right, today we're looking at properties of a wave, trying to make sense of a word problem. So before you get frustrated and say this doesn't make any sense, we're going to read the problem and we're going to draw a picture. Because that picture is going to help us solve looking for the wavelength, figuring out the period, the amplitude, and the frequency. So boat A and B are anchored at a distance of 24 meters apart. The incoming wave forces the boats to oscillate or go up and down, making one complete cycle every 10 seconds. When boat A is at its peak, boat B is at its low point, and there's one crest in between the two boats. The vertical distance between boat A and B at their extremes is 8 meters. So let's draw a picture. We have boat A, and we know that it's on a crest. All right, we also know that there's a crest between boat A and B. Crest, it's up here at the top, and a crest in between, and boat B is down there at the bottom. Let's put in our rest line. We know that boat A and boat B are anchored 24 meters apart, and at their vertical extreme, it's 8 meters. So let's think about what we know about waves. Well, the amplitude is from the top of the crest to the rest line, or from the bottom of the trough to the rest line or the equilibrium. That means that it is half of 8 meters, so it's 4. Our amplitude is 4 meters. In the reading, it said it makes one complete cycle every 10 seconds. Seconds being the key word. Periods are measured in seconds. So we know that the period of this wave is 10 seconds. So how are we going to figure out frequency and wavelength? Let's do frequency first. The formula for frequency is 1 divided by the wave period. 1 divided by 10 is 1/10. So our frequency is 0.10 hertz. So now it's wavelength. Well, from the top to the top is one whole wave. And we have all the way to point B. So we have to figure out how long is that wavelength. Well, we've got 24 meters divided by 1 1/2 waves. 24 divided by, we're going to change that fraction to 3/2. And then our math rules tell us we're going to invert and multiply by 2/3. Let's cancel where we can. 3 goes into 24 8 times. Our wavelength is 16 meters, 8 times 2. 16 meters is our wavelength. Draw a picture, you can solve any problem.